We did not have cell service or Wi-Fi for like 8 hours yesterday. Yeah, the water company somewhere accidentally cut one of the fiber optic lines, and so it could be 72 hours before it's fixed. I said 72 hours? What? I was struggling. Hey, I'm Kendra. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 17. Since you're here, you might as well go ahead and subscribe. I don't do anything super niche on my channel. I just do random things that I think of, and if I can't think of anything, then I just talk or DoorDash. So right now I'm talking because I'm trying to get caught up on Vlogmas, because today is actually the 19th and I'm only on Vlogmas 17. I got behind a couple weeks ago. Well, Vlogmas has only been a couple weeks. But I got behind, I guess it was probably like a week into Vlogmas maybe. And I just haven't been able to get caught up. I'm trying to get caught up today. That's why I'm like sitting here doing this random video. But I came over to this park. It's a really pretty park. It's got a lake and like a walking trail. I was gonna get out and like kind of walk the trail and like sit around the trail and just talk, but it's very windy outside. And this mic is a struggle bus as it is, so I don't want to put too much onto it. So it'd just be windy and nobody would be able to hear what the hell I'm talking about. And I just moved around this parking lot for like 25 minutes trying to get the right lighting. But every time I would get like, you know, cute, decent lighting, somebody would come park next to me or like in front of me and block the light or put more light, and I had to keep changing the settings or keep moving to a different parking spot. So I finally just gave up. And this is the lighting that we have. This is it. There's a glare on my glasses. My face looks weird and shiny, probably a little bit washed out. I don't know. But this is where we at, okay? The camera's not great as it is. So, I mean, I'm working with what I got. I'm trying to stay positive about the situation. And when I finish Vlogmas, I plan to get a new camera. So, anyhow, Vlogmas Day 17. I'm going to try to do 18 and 19 today too, hopefully. I am supposed to be door dashing right now, but DoorDash has been kind of playing me for the last few days. Yesterday, I didn't even really get to DoorDash at all. I only got to DoorDash for like a couple hours because we did not have cell service or Wi-Fi for like 8 hours yesterday. I DoorDashed. I went out at like 7:30 in the morning, and I dashed until about like 9:30 or 10. It was probably like 10. And I went home. I went home to try to edit the video that I posted last night. But as soon as I got finished editing and I tried to export it, I kept getting notification that I needed to connect to Wi-Fi. And I'm like, what? Then right when that happened, I got my phone started showing up SOS. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then here come my kids running out. What's wrong with the Wi-Fi? What's wrong with the cell service? And I'm like, I don't know. And I can't call T-Mobile or Brightspeed because I don't have service to do either one. And we don't have a landline. So I was just like, maybe it'll come back on soon. And then I went outside to the Ring camera and I was ringing the doorbell. And I was trying to get my husband to answer the ring from his phone to ask him if they had Wi-Fi at work. But his cell phone service wasn't working either. So he wasn't getting the Ring notifications. That's when I kind of realized that it must have been a whole T-Mobile thing, because I couldn't get in touch with him either. At that point, I was just like, well, I guess we don't have Wi-Fi. I guess we don't have cell service. And I started listening to a book on Audible. I listened to the Emerald Tablets. Just finished it up today. Will not get into that probably at all. If you know what the Emerald Tablets is, then you know. But if you don't, honey, it's an acquired taste for sure. Like, I liked it, but it's definitely an acquired taste. You have to be into like a certain type of life thing in order to like relate to it at all. But anyway, so I couldn't DoorDash yesterday. After I listened to the Emerald Tablets for a bit, I took a nap. So this has been like, at this point, like 3 hours that we don't have Wi-Fi or cell service. And I'm like, no, I need to work. I just missed the lunch rush. Now I'm about to miss the like early dinner rush, whatever. I need to work. So I got in my car. I just started driving around to try to see if I could like jump in any pockets of service so that I could call like my internet provider or T-Mobile to see what's going on, if they knew what was going on, which I was pretty sure that they knew about it, but I wanted to know about it. I wanted to know what's happening, what is going on, what is the problem, why can't I watch TV, why can't I talk on the phone, why can't I do anything? Everything is based on having internet or, or cell service. Like, I can't do shit. And I'm getting frustrated. I'm starting to feel like my kids at this point. So I keep going into like different little pockets of service, and every time I would pull over to try to call somebody, then I would lose service again. So finally I went over to my mom's house because they have a landline. So I went to her house. She has T-Mobile too, so she didn't have any cell service either. And her Wi-Fi was up though, like she had Wi-Fi. So I was able to call T-Mobile, and they finally were just like, yeah, the water company somewhere accidentally cut one of the fiber optic lines, and so it could be 72 hours before it's fixed. I said 72 hours? What? So so I can't work for 72 hours? I can't watch TV? I can't do anything? Like, what? He's like, well, it may be faster because since they did it, they reported it, they know where it is now. They can fix it a lot faster than if they had to actually like look for it and find it. So I was just like, well, I guess there's nothing nobody can do about it. I can't. I mean, there's no point in me getting mad. It's not anybody's fault. It was an accident. Obviously, it was an accident. But like, I mean, they can't do anything until they fix it. So there was no cell service and no Wi-Fi for like 8 hours. It didn't come back on until almost 9 o'clock last night. The last text message that came through to me was at 11:30 a.m. And I did not get cell service or Wi-Fi until almost 9 o'clock. I was struggling. Okay? I was struggling. But, I mean, it just kind of let me know that I am way too dependent on internet. And I would like to change that, but, I mean, I don't know how. Because, like, I DoorDash. So in order for me to DoorDash, I have to have cell service, or I can't communicate with DoorDash for them to tell me, where to pick up orders, where to drop them off, any of that. So, I mean, I didn't get to, well, I mean, I could have actually filmed other videos yesterday. I was just not in the right headspace because I was just really frustrated that I couldn't work. And then on top of that, like, I mean, honestly, no, that was just it. I was just frustrated because I couldn't work. But I mean, I was also frustrated because I am behind on Vlogmas, and I really wanted to get caught up yesterday. I ended up getting behind in the first place because like about a week or so into Vlogmas, my husband got like super, super sick. He was sick for like 3 days, just like throwing up like constantly for like 3 days. He lost like 10 pounds. So finally I convinced him to go to the ER, and we kind of knew what it was because he had been to the ER for the same thing like a month before. He just didn't want to admit that that's what it was. And he actually has cannabinitis hypermesis syndrome or something like that. CHS. So I guess he has like an intolerance to THC. So there's that, because he's like, that's not what it is. It's got to be something else. But this time when he went to the ER, the doctor did ultrasounds of his stomach, x-rays of his stomach, different blood work than they did the last time, and then something else too. I can't remember. But he finally, I guess, is like, yeah, I guess that's what it is. So no more THC. But because we were at the ER I was actually in the middle of filming a video when I took him to the ER. And then I was like taking care of him. Like he couldn't do anything. Like he was so bad off. He was down bad. He was throwing up constantly for 3 days. All he could do to make himself feel better was take a bath. So he would take a bath, lay on the couch for about an hour, lay on the floor for about an hour, take a bath, and then just basically start that all over again. He was constantly throwing up, like constantly throwing up. And I was just like, you need to go to the hospital. He was like, they're just going to tell me this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I know, but what they ended up doing was putting him on IV too, and giving him like this like really strong nausea medicine. So, and then after that, I don't know. It just seemed like I could not get caught up for whatever reason. I just could not get caught up. So today I am determined to get caught up. At least by tomorrow. At least by tomorrow, I'm determined to get caught up. So it just makes me feel like I didn't do what I set out to do, which was upload a video every day, which I sort of have. I think I've only missed one day. I just got behind, and some of them got posted like super early in the morning or super late at night, and that just wasn't my goal. But, you know, you adjust and you learn whatever. And then this camera has really been just like getting on my nerves. What's going on? What is this? Then, oh my God, what is that hump? Oh gosh. Anyway, then this camera has really just been getting on my nerves. Like, I wasn't expecting that much when I bought it, okay? I really wasn't. But I never vlogged before, so I really didn't know what my expectations should be. And they were quite higher than what this camera has been. And also, like, my inexperience to cameras has not helped. Like, I'm kind of trying to, like, figure it out now. Like, I've made some changes in the settings, and I change the settings now, depending on where I'm at when I'm filming. I just really don't know. I've been like Googling and Googling and Googling. But the way this camera is set up, it doesn't have like all of the specific functions that most of the cameras have. So, like, I don't know how to explain it because I don't really know what any of it means. But when it's like, you know, aperture or f-stop or whatever, I don't have those settings. I have ISO, which is one thing that everybody's like, oh, the ISO should be this for this lighting or that for that lighting. I have ISO, but I think that everything on this camera is maybe backwards from what everybody's saying it should be. So like for a certain lighting, they might be like, okay, put it on the lowest ISO. I don't have a shutter speed that I can find on here. This is just a mess. I'm just excited to finish up Vlogmas because once I complete this task, I will be looking into another camera, like a better camera, like possibly like an actual Sony camera. Hopefully that's what I get because right now, like, it's frustrating. I'm not going to lie. Every day I want to throw it. And then my computer is kind of old. It's a 2017 iMac, and it usually works okay. But I think that the editing software that I've been using slows my computer down completely. Like, I really can't do too much of anything quickly in the editing software. Now, it's a slow computer even when I'm not using the editing software, but like, it just like takes forever to open, it takes forever to close. Like, it'll take me 3 or 4 hours to edit a video that I probably could have edited on my phone in like 45 minutes. And the reason why I'm not editing on my phone is because the software takes up so much space that I can't even upload to my phone anymore. Well, I can upload the videos to my phone, but I can't import the videos to the software. So it just seems like every time something starts to go right, 20 things start to go wrong. I am persevering. I'm overcoming the obstacles. I'm still going. I'm, you know, trying to work through it, work around it, whatever I need to do to continue. Because I do really like vlogging and I like making videos. I really like doing it. I like editing. It's fun for me. It's kind of like an outlet. I really didn't have any hobbies before. All I did before was watch YouTube and like watch TV. Like, honestly, my main hobby was TV. I have been a couch potato since I can remember. I was like a little kid. I was the only child until I was 12. So I always watched a lot of TV. I love TV. My mom watches a lot of TV. My dad watches a lot of TV. So I just kind of grew up in a house where we watched a lot of TV. And I don't find anything wrong with it. I love TV. I learned a lot from watching TV. So for me, I really don't, you know, I don't find a problem with being a couch potato. I actually like it. But getting older, I did realize that I should get some type of, other habits outside of my house. And I've started to kind of get into other things a little bit. I'm actually thinking about taking a ballroom dance class and maybe a yoga class. I think I'm going to go and try those out. There's a ballroom dance class studio like near me, and they also have adult ballet classes. So I don't know. I'm gonna possibly get into something like that. So that I'm not like, I actually haven't really watched any TV since Vlogmas, since I started doing Vlogmas. I get behind on the Vlogmas videos that I love to watch. I love watching Vlogmas. That's why I'm even doing Vlogmas, because I love Vlogmas. I love to see what people are doing every day, because as we have determined from yesterday, I am nosy, okay? I'm nosy, which is why I love reality TV and why I like YouTube. But yeah, I really haven't been watching much TV at all. I am behind on Housewives of Potomac. I'm behind on everything except for like the challenge, and I, that's it. Actually, I think that may be the only thing I'm caught up on. And then like I usually watch a show or so every week on Netflix. There's a bunch of movies and shows that I have been like seeing, but I really haven't had the chance to watch. So once Vlogmas is over, we'll see if I go back to old habits or if I start these new hobbies. We'll see. But yeah, I've really been enjoying Vlogmas and vlogging. I do feel super awkward in public. I haven't gotten used to that yet. I'm getting more used to it and like doing it more than I was before. But yeah, I am still a little like uncomfortable vlogging in public. Well, very uncomfortable vlogging in public. Very, very uncomfortable. That's why I'm in my car all the time. Because I don't like to go into public with this camera out or even my phone. And the lighting in my house, I just cannot seem to get it right. The camera looks really bad inside. But I was working on it yesterday while I didn't have any cell phone service or Wi-Fi, and I think I might have gotten it to where I can actually film like a sit down video in this one little spot where I can like hook up the lighting, like get the lighting like fixed up to where it looks okay. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna try it and see if it works. But if not, then yeah, I don't know. I would really like to go to Dollar Tree and film videos because I love the lighting in Dollar Tree. It looks really good. It makes me look really good. It makes the camera look like a decent camera. I don't know. Maybe I can figure that out. Hmm. I said that before in a video joking, but maybe I can figure out how to. That's crazy. I'm not doing that. But anyway, this was just a quick little ramble on about what happened yesterday and what's been going on. And if anybody is, if anybody cares about what I've been up to. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you should subscribe. Like I said, I'm vlogging all the rest of the month, all the way up until December 31st. And I hope to be able to incorporate some other things into Vlogmas rather than just the things that I've been doing. We'll see. My husband's feeling better. We had a weird scare today with one of his coworkers' health. Gosh, it's just been a lot going on. My friend's husband had to go into the hospital. So, my husband's one of his friends went into it. It's just been a lot. So I've been trying to keep up with Vlogmas, trying to DoorDash for like 10 hours a day, and like just, be involved in the people around me's lives also. So, oh, my grandpa is not doing very well. I mean, there's just been a lot going on, to be honest. So I have to give myself grace about being behind on Vlogmas because I have been working through quite a bit, with the camera and family and friends and stuff. So, but again, since you're here, subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like this video, no big deal. You can hit the dislike button. I'm okay with that. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you've got going on. Are y'all watching Vlogmas? Like, who's got good Vlogmases? Because I'd really like to know. I've just been watching the people that I've been watching, which I don't know if anybody else would be interested in, like Carly and Contro or Aaron Guilfoyle or just random people that I've found that still do Vlogmas. Just random people that I found that still do Vlogmas, because nobody that I watch on a regular basis is doing Vlogmas right now for real. So I'm just watching whoever's doing it, honestly. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you in Vlogmas Day 18, probably in the same outfit, more than likely in the same car. So it's going to be actually the same day, but we're going to go ahead and move on to Vlogmas Day 18. See you later.